Good afternoon, everyone out there in YouTube land. My name is Jared, and this is my channel, Mazda B3K. In this 5-minute fix, we are going to replace both the turn signal and hazard flashers in my 1989 Ford F350, nicknamed Bertha. Without further ado, let's get started. So as you can see, this is flashing a little bit too quick. So I thought it might be grounds. I went through that. All the grounds look fine. So now I'm thinking it's the flasher, which is what's led to this video. All right, let's take care of the turn signal flasher first. That's going to be located here. There's a cover right here that you take off. Take that cover off, it's going to be located here. And you just need to wiggle and pull it out. This is a 552. And so that is that. So our replacement here is this LL552 that we're going to put in. Hopefully it will fit. It does appear to be a little bit longer than the 552 that came out of it. Yeah, it is. And if it's too long, what'll happen is we won't be able to put our cover back on. I'll just have to go get a regular one. But let me get this open. We'll put this in, and then we just hit the turn signal, see what happens. Alrighty, we have the new flasher in. Much better. That's about the speed I would expect from a working flasher. So yeah, I like that a whole lot better. Okay, cool. That's one problem fixed. All right, next problem is the hazards flasher. Yes, there is a separate flasher for your hazards. Got the replacement part in my hand because I already kind of took a look at this, but hit your hazard switch, that little dude right there. Check this out. So it'll go crazy fast, and it slows down a little bit. It'll go crazy fast. It's not working right. So we need to replace the flasher. Same thing, I've already checked grounds and all that. None of my bulbs are burned out. So that's our next step. Next thing is, well, where is your hazard flasher? Answer, it's located behind your glove box. So I already have the glove box out, but to take it out, you just open it, and I'll show you on the glove box, since it is out, is it has these plastic tabs that are what hold it, that stop it, to keep it from falling out. So you squeeze those in this case it only has one on this side. I think there's a little strap that hooks in on this side, but you squeeze it, that lets it go forward, then you can take it out. And once it's out, you have access to a couple of things. What we are interested in is here. This is your hazard flasher. In case you're curious, this is your horn relay. So if you're having horn issues, you may want to check out over here. We want this. You can see it's got a little square in it. That is because it's hard to see, but there's actually a little hole in this metal bracket here that the hazard flasher plugs into so it doesn't rattle and bounce around. Because of that, the vast majority of your replacement flashers will not work. They don't have that. So I found some new old stock Motorcraft. As you can see, it is a DIFZ 13350-A, and this is the exact replacement. Well, of course, it comes out, falls in the dirt. That's how things work for me. Okay, as you can see, exactly the same. So we'll go ahead and swap that, and then we'll test. Okay, new flasher in. Let's reach. All right. There we go. So that's slower. and steady. So that definitely was our problem, was that we had a bad flasher. So now we got this, which that works for me. With that, we have resolved two minor but annoying issues. We've taken care of our turn signal issue, and we've taken care of our hazard flasher issue. Now we'll just button this back up, and I'll call this a good repair. Give you a better view there. You can clearly see the little insert where the hazard flasher pushes back into there, and where your relay also is going to button back in is right down there. So I'm going to put those back in and then put the glove box back in, and we'll be good. All right, so for the glove box, you can see you got hooks. So let's do hooks. Okay. Once the hook's set in, you come to here, push that in, and there you go. And that's your glove box. So technically, the very last thing we got to put in is the kick panel over there. We'll go ahead and do that just so the truck's all buttoned up and looks pretty. For our fuse panel box, our kick panel, as you can see, it's got these twist locks in it. I am missing one over here, but you got these 3 twist locks, so you're going to kind of just push it roughly into position like so, and then you push up and then twist on the lock like this guy here, like that, and that's it, like that. And the good news is our flasher appears that it's going to fit, which is kind of cool. There you have it. Good repair. Alrighty folks, that's going to do it for this video, where we successfully replaced both the turn signal and hazard flasher for my 1989 Ford F350 7.3 liter IDI Diesel named Bertha. And if you found this video interesting, if you found it entertaining, if you liked what you saw here, please consider sharing, and subscribing. That does help to grow the channel and let me bring you more content like this. And please leave a comment. I like to read them, I like to reply to them, and I do like to learn from them. Lastly, guys, I make mistakes like buying this truck, so you don't have to. I'll catch you guys next episode.